All right, what's happening, everybody, and welcome on in. We are the Pops and Wiz SportsCast, and we're your host. My name is Mr. Whiskers. To my right is Papa K. Dad, how you doing tonight? Doing good, hanging in there. That's what I like to hear. We got a great show set up for you today. We got a lot of fun things going on. The Yankees and the Mets. Well, the Yankee game should be over, right? No. What time did the Yankee game start?
10 after 6.
10 after 6. So the Yankees are playing right now. The Mets are playing right now.
Yeah, the Yankees are only in fourth inning. Mets are in second. Rangers in the first period.
Rangers in the first period.
Islander fans got to be upset. They're down 3-0 already in the first.
That's right. You were saying when it comes to hockey, right?
Yeah,
well, you know what? Before we get into one particular, we have quite a few things to talk about. And we have a lot of fun ideas for the future as well, which we discussed a little bit today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that we want to... we also have a trivia question, too.
And we will have one. All the time.
All the time. So, Papa Casey, you heard it here from this man, that we'll have one trivia question every show. Mm-hmm. That's the game plan. And how we're going to be doing it as well is we'll ask it right now. Pretty much you'll have the entire stream to figure it out. And we do ask, and I'll repeat this, we do ask that don't look it up. If you know it, you know it, because at the end of the show, we will give away the answer. And if you guys had a hard time figuring out what the answer is, Papa K came up with a great idea. It'll give you a multiple choice. It'll give you 4 names or 4 whatever.
Yeah.
To what the answer could be, and then from there you'll get to narrow it down, make your guess.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep track of who's getting the trivia right. We have ideas for that as well, which we'll talk about in the future.
Yep.
So yeah, we have the trivia. We have MLB to talk about, hockey to talk about, a little bit of football I want to gloss over real quick.
Yeah.
We got Grim in the chat saying, yo, how far did you get in your first stream? I only caught 40 minutes, then had to run. So in the first stream, I've made it to the castle, Grim. Got up to the castle section. I beat the Big Cheese, Mendez. And what else? I also faced that Wolverine-like dude. And took him down. So I made it pretty far. The VOD is up there now. And of course, I'll be exporting it to YouTube under the first playthroughs category at some point when I get around to setting that up. But also, Grim, thanks for joining, man. How you been? How's it going? You said you had to run in a couple errands, shit like that? So, with the trivia question, Pop, shall we start it now?
Well, you're going to post it, right?
Well, yeah, we could ask it, and then I'm going to post it.
Okay.
So the trivia question is this. And again, like I said, there's no need to look it up because we will give the answer at the end of the stream. We're doing trivia a bit different this time around. Thought it'd be a lot of fun. Right? You feel like this is a good idea?
Sure.
All right. So the trivia question is this. Which pitcher, and I want to give a shout out to Andy, my wife's godfather, who threw this at us yesterday during Easter Sunday, which of course we hope you had a fantastic Easter weekend. And I know, and Pops, I don't know about you, but I ate.
I finished all the leftovers already.
My God!
That was my dinner before you got me.
Nice. Good stuff.
Dogs loved it too, by the way.
Oh, I bet the ham was amazing. I mean, the baked beans, come on, the potato salad, the baked broccoli.
I didn't get any potato salad.
Huh?
I didn't get any potato salad.
I have a little bit left.
No, sir.
You sure?
I'm good.
I got a little bit left.
Cornbread and mashed potatoes, delicious, baked beans. She gave me 3 deviled eggs. That was great.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got the deviled eggs. Potato salad's mine.
Yeah. All right.
So, the trivia question is this. Which pitcher in the MLB pitched both doubleheaders,
Both ends of a doubleheader.
both ends of a doubleheader, and also hit 27 home runs that season? And so this way, if there are any questions, it's this way, you can see it. We're gonna have it right
this
there.
Way post it because some people are not on yet.
Exactly. So as you can see, right below me is the trivia question for today. Again, courtesy to my wife's godfather, Uncle Andy, giving us this trivia question. I thought this was a great one, and
he also gave another one, but I knew that one.
Yeah. Well, we'll do. We're gonna do one trivia question a show, and I definitely participate in these because the one way that we're gonna utilize this as well is for giveaways in the future, things like that. Whoever we'll take like the first. Again, this is all a rough draft of what we're doing here, but just things to look forward to. Like the six viewers that had the most trivia questions correct get to participate.
Yeah.
In a giveaway.
Sure.
And it'll be completely randomized. Again, I got some things to iron out here, but again, this is where is it? There we go. This is the trivia question for tonight's show. Which pitcher threw both games of a doubleheader and also hit 27 home runs that season? So that'll be up during the entire time we have this particular screen up. We have the Home Run Derby Challenge to do later, which will start around 8:30ish.
Right.
And Pops, let's get into it. I recently discovered a pitch I talked to you about.
Yeah.
It's called the Ghost Forkball.
I don't know what it came up with that one.
I know. This thing is insane. The way it drops, like, it almost, to me, reminds me of, like, how slowly it spins, like a knuckleball. This thing, sometimes it drops, sometimes it just goes straight, and then sometimes it drops so much that the pitcher has a hard time navigating it. You see the slow spin on it, it's insane, and one of the things that, before I pull up the video, I thought all the pitches had been discovered at this point. Can you only imagine what other kind of pitches we're going to see in the future?
I don't know.
I mean,
I only thought there was like 4 or 5. Like it says, the Ghost Forkball. A forkball was around in the 60s.
Yeah. Now with this one, the way it's thrown, same as a forkball, but the rotation of the ball is so slow. It kind of makes it difficult on what it's going to do. And we'll give you guys an example. Hold on. Let me bring this over to the share screen here. So, this is what we're looking at here. Take a look at this, chat.
This is Major Leagues?
Yep. And again, this is Kodai Senga.
Oh, the Mets.
Invented a new pitch, the Ghost Forkball.
I'm sure everybody's going to try to copy that one.
Yeah. They do...
looks like a sinker.
Yeah, the way it drops. But see, it doesn't always drop sometimes. Like this one, it literally dropped like a foot and a half. And you can see the slow rotation there, Chad.
My God, that was in the dirt. They swung at it.
Yeah. But you see, some of them don't drop like that, So again, that was just taking a look. Just some of these pitches, as you could see, like some of them just look like a fastball. And I imagine that because of how difficult it is to read this pitch.
Evidently.
Now, this was a video I found on TikTok. And wow, just absolutely mind-blowing to see a new pitch invented. And good for the New York Mets. They're going to need that help this year, pitching-wise. So Senga could be a huge, huge help this season. 2-0. Yeah.
Don't forget, though, they've only faced the Marlins, and they lost all 3 to the Brewers, which is a good hitting team.
Yeah.
They actually lost to the Marlins yesterday afternoon, but
that is a hell of a strikeout pitch. You got an 0-2 count. That thing comes in.
I just don't understand the new title. I get it, Ghost Forkball, but what I see on the video still looks like a sinker.
So you don't feel like it's a new pitch, really? Like, I feel like a sinker doesn't break as much as this thing does. And sometimes this thing doesn't break. That's one of the things I've noticed during the video.
Evidently he's holding the ball like this.
Yeah, he's got... Can you hand me the baseball? From what it looks like from our end, is only a much wider. So you saw Papa K. Show the screen, show the camera.
So he's going like this.
Yeah, from what it looks like.
How the hell did he throw that without hurting their fingers?
Yeah, bring your hand closer, like right here.
Yeah.
So you see how Papa K is holding the ball right there? So like, again,
That
you
was
see the fork right there. Your fingers are the fork.
That was a fork ball, but in my day, a fork ball, when you threw it like that, it went this way. If you threw it the other way, it went that way. But it stayed high, it didn't sink.
Yeah, so I think, again, going with that, this is a new pitch, this is a forkball that is very deceiving to hitters standing in the batter's box.
They didn't know what the hell was
completely confused. And like they were like he literally like when you're looking at the ball, like this hurts my fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
But like he was holding the ball like that.
Yeah.
And again, to do that with accuracy.
Yeah.
And just the way he was releasing it, like I can't even begin to think on how to mimic that. But you saw.
But I bet you everybody else is going to.
They're gonna try to figure out how he threw that pitch.
Yeah. If it's successful, which is meant for him, let's see how he does against a good hitting team.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next question.
Well, if I don't know what Senga has in his other arsenal of weapons. You got to imagine he's got a fastball. Maybe
in Japan the baseball is smaller. It's easier to grip.
Yeah, but he's still throwing it over here. Apparently.
Yeah. Well, like I said, let's see how he does when he starts to face the Dodgers. Padres tonight, which he probably won't see because he just pitched.
Yeah.
You know who's leading the major leagues in wins?
Who?
Tampa Bay.
The Tampa Bay Rays?
Undefeated.
Wow.
9-0.
9-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on a hot streak right now. This is one of the things I was thinking about. Like we discussed again, like how crazy the pitch clock has made everything.
Oh yeah.
And the no shift rule. So there are going to be some adjustments, and we talked about like which teams would have an easier time with this. Who would adjust quicker?
I think all of them are going to get used to it sooner or later. I think by, let's say, the All-Star break when it's almost mid-season, you'll see every team is going to be adjusted because they know the rules.
We got Grim saying, I think I know the answer, but what decade did it take place?
That we didn't get, but it was way back.
It was back. It's going back, Grim. It's going back. And hold on to your answer just yet. Actually, if you want, if you have a guess, we're still trying to figure out how we want to go about doing this because we're not going to give unlimited guesses, right?
No, but you said you want to wait till the end of the show at least.
Yeah, we'll wait till the end of the show. Okay, then you think you know? All right, we'll stick around because after the Home Run Derby Challenge, we're going to keep the question here. And at the end of the show is when we're going to give the answer away. When we're ready for that point, that's when it'll be fire away. How about that? That sounds good.
Yeah.
And he says, okay, then I think I know. And you didn't look it up, did you, Grim? Because remember, we are going to give the answer away at the end. So, you put your best guesses, write them down on a piece of paper, get them ready. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Okay, he says, no, I didn't. All right, you're a good, you're a gentleman and a scholar, good sir.
He must have great baseball knowledge because I never knew this answer either.
Well, I think, Grim, you said you watched the Twins. You watched the Twins a lot with your grandfather, right? I know he said he watched the Vikings, and I believe it was the Twins. Not so much the Wild.
Who were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I looked at the standings today. I said, oh my God, they're right up there. The Kings in L.A. are in it. Now, the Islanders got 91 points. Not to switch the subject, but if they lose tonight and the other two win, they could be knocked out of the box by Thursday.
Grim saying, yeah, he watched a lot of baseball and football with his grandfather.
Yeah.
So, I can imagine some conversations.
He's like your age?
Yeah, he's a little younger than me.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, then he missed all the great Viking teams of the 70s. That was Bud Grant.
But granted, that's when they called them the Purple People Eaters, right?
Yeah, they had some defense, but could never win the Super Bowl. Fran Tarkenton was their quarterback at that one time.
So, going back to going back to baseball real quick.
Yeah. So keep going.
So, I wonder what other kinds of things we're going to see in the future as, like, how many, when you look at this ball.
This was a palm ball, they called it.
Palm ball.
Yeah.
How many pitches can you go through off the top of your head?
Well, you got obviously the fastball, curveball, slider, sinker, forkball. They called it, they used to call it a slurve.
A slurve, I remember that.
Yeah, and now this.
Ghost fork.
And the one Mariano threw. The
Cut
cutter.
fastball.
The cutter, yeah.
There's the knuckleball.
The knuckleball.
The knuckle curve.
And you see, very few pitchers do that anymore.
We said slider already, right?
Yeah.
Screwball.
Screwball. Was
That's
the
11.
Forkball. Same thing.
Okay.
They were the same thing.
Sinker.
I said that.
Splitter.
Splitter. Yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah.
Circle changeup.
Yeah. 2-seam, 4-seam.
2-seam and 4-seam.
Yeah, there's so many pitches, but most pitchers don't have a repertoire of, like Michael Messina learned, and he knew how to throw 5 pitches. That's a lot for a repertoire for a pitcher. A lot of pitches, I'm on the ground. Fastball, basically 80%, 90% of the time.
Which is amazing.
Change up, here and there.
Again, it's a lot of strain on your arm, right?
Oh, that's what hurt him all the time.
Just to have any pitcher to have, is it a lot of strain on your arm?
Of course.
Like, I feel like the curveball, okay. I think the changeup is like it saves your arm a
Pretty
bit,
much, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Saves your arm just a little bit.
It's a great pitch, especially if you're like a guy that can throw 95 to 100, and now you're throwing a ball at 85.
Yeah.
Change up. The batter's totally off stride, expecting a 95er, and he comes like, I remember some guys threw it at 70 miles an hour.
But we just named over a dozen different pitches that you could throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And to me...
Can they master them? That's the key.
That's the key. That's the key.
Some guys can...
You said Messina had 5. Like, I wonder what the average of...
I would say most pitches, guessing, I'll say 3.
Yeah.
And then probably 4. Because obviously a fastball is number 1. Then you got to think the curve, the slider, and the changeup. Those 4.
Those would be the four typical ones to learn.
I think a lot of pitches, and some pitches, again, I'll say the ground. He threw his fastball almost 80-90% of the time.
That's another thing. This would be, with having Sweaty, as one of our viewers. He was on earlier today. I believe he's doing a stream right now. Mm-hmm. But he's also a pitcher, which he made we talked about. He made the team.
Yeah.
And again, big shout outs to that right there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's doing well with that, but he also pitches. So I'm curious as to at that level, the high school level, how many pitches do these young men know how to throw?
They don't start them with all that.
Just the fastball, right?
99% fastball. And then if they see they got something, they'll start with a curveball. Because the curveball, like Andy said yesterday, it's the hardest pitch to hit, in my opinion.
Yeah. And there are multiple versions of a curveball, so you could add that. And with the addition to all the other pitches we named, I remember Andy Pettit had a 12-6 curve.
Yeah, a good one.
Then there's that one, it's not so,
Well, 2 of the best ever, I told you. Doc Gooden, Sandy Koufax.
The 12-6 was...
Oh, man, they'll come like this and... Whoa.
Yeah, drop like 18, 22 inches.
At least 18 inches.
And
you were way, way out either front.
Can I see that? I think it's phenomenal when you look at something like this, right? A baseball with just some red stitching in it, and that you could take this sphere of, I don't know, what is this, like leather?
I think so.
Leather and stitching. You could take this sphere And depending upon what you do with your arm, your wrist, and the motion, how you can make this thing move around in such a way to confuse a hitter.
Remember you told me yesterday about how many milliseconds they have?
Yes. I'm glad you brought that up because I completely forgot about that. I saw a video on TikTok, and I'll post it in Discord at some point. They were going over how hitting in one of the hardest things to do in sports is to hit a baseball coming in. And they did a breakdown, which I thought this was absolutely fascinating, that from the time you're looking at, 60 feet from the mound to the catcher.
60 feet, 6 inches.
60 feet, 6 inches from the mound to the catcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to use a basic fastball. A four-seam fastball is the traditional, it's probably used more often than a two-seamer, right?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry about that. So we're going to use a basic four-seam fastball. They said in this study that from the release, including the pitcher's stride, from when the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, a 90 to 95 mile an hour fastball. 90 to 95. And that's average.
This day and age, yeah.
That's an average fastball. You got a lot of guys, again, like DeGrom is one of them, could throw 101, 102. Jabba Chamberlain could throw 101, 102 mile an hour fastball.
Aroldis Chapman, 103.
Aroldis Chapman, 103. Damn.
Yeah.
So, think about this, everybody. From the time the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, a 90 to 95 mile an hour fastball coming in, a hitter has 400 milliseconds from the time it leaves the hand of the pitcher to the time it hits the glove of the catcher.
Yep.
And they broke that down. Your brain, your eyes, can't even process that speed that quickly.
No.
It takes your eyes 200 milliseconds just to register what's coming in.
That's why you have good bat speed.
They said in order for your brain to send a signal to your arms to swing takes like 100 milliseconds or something.
Huh.
What it broke down to, everybody, which I found fascinating, and I'm glad, thanks again, Pops, for bringing this up because I wanted to share this, was when you think about it, when they broke it down, a hitter has 125 milliseconds from the time it leaves the pitcher's hand to the time it crosses home plate. They have 125 milliseconds out of the 400 milliseconds to make a decision whether they're going to swing.
It's not a lot.
Or hold up.
Yeah. That's why most batters, that's why there's a lot of Hall of Famers in the last 125 years, but look how many guys have played the game. That struggled.
Yeah.
That they couldn't do it. You have exceptional players that have great eye. The guy on San Diego now used to be on Washington, Juan Soto. He's got one of the best eyes in baseball. As far as, taking a walk or swinging on a pitch.
Yeah. It's just fascinating to me.
They offered him $440 million and he turned it down.
440 mil. Turns it down.
Washington Nationals. Yeah. Well, I don't think they did. Did you know the Padres offered Judge $400 million and he turned that down? I didn't know that till I
Well, what is he getting with the Yankees right now?
360.
360.
Yeah, 9 years. $40 million a year. They
40
offered,
million.
They offered him $400 million.
And he turned that down.
Which was shocking because he's from LA, California. That's why Frisco was trying to get him. They offered him $360.
I'm glad he turned it down.
I don't care what anybody says. I think he wanted to stay here.
I think so too. I think he's happy with the Yankees.
Frisco's going nowhere, in my opinion.
I think he's a Yankee for life.
Well, now he is. He'll be 40.
Yeah. But I agree with you. I think he wanted to stay here. He is very much loved in the state of New York from Yankees fans. I feel like there is a level of respect, no matter who you are, of his abilities.
Not counting today, he had 4 home runs already, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have 4 home runs till the 17th game. He's already ahead of his pace of last year.
I wonder if he's another hitter right now that has adjusted to the pitch clock and Because he never left the box anyways,
No,
right?
no.
He never left
Him
the
and
box
Stanton.
anyways.
Just stay right. Stanton never leaves.
Stays put.
Yeah.
He's ready for the next pitch.
By the way, he just missed a grand slam in that first inning. It was bases loaded. He hit it off the top of the wall, which turned into 2 runs. Man, is he smoking the ball.
Stanton?
Oh. I mean, you know him. He's a strikeout. But when he's hot, look out. He hits, yesterday he hit a ball 116 miles an hour for a base hit.
116 miles an hour off the bat?
Yeah.
And you got to think about that too. We were talking about what the hitter has to react to.
Yeah.
Now that ball coming off the bat, you could shorten that time in half right there. What a pitcher has time to react to.
Yeah.
And I saw some brutal ones of comebacks.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like I said, 60 feet away. Sometimes they're off balance.
Mm-hmm.
And that ball's coming to you at that speed.
160 miles an hour.
Well, the one he hit in Yankee Stadium last week, 481 feet, 116 miles an hour.
Yeah.
400. I told you yesterday. That's 1.5 football fields.
But it's like I get 4.5 football fields.
1.5.
Sorry, I thought you said 4.5.
No.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like these things alone, to me, are what make baseball so interesting.
Yeah. Consider not a ballpark. Like he was in the street and he hit one like from your house. Where would it go?
That's a great point right there.
It'd probably go to where Danny Courier lives.
If not further.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know.
If
how
not
far
further, because when you think about from here to there, that's at least a football field.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if
They hit a ball that far.
I think the furthest I've ever hit a ball was maybe around 300 feet.
Mm-hmm. I never played baseball, softball.
Well, we did. So, like when you look at, there's a little park, if you will, down the road from us, and
By the bowling alley.
No, I'm not talking that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about right down the road, right down here.
Yeah.
All right. Without giving any locations away.
Where the school is?
Without giving any locations away. You're doing great, Pops.
They don't know what school.
True. So, think about that. You remember when they had the 2 metal fences up?
Okay.
How-
Yes.
You remember that? Okay.
Yes, I do.
So, from metal fence to metal fence, how far do you think that was?
No idea.
Like, if you could take a guess.
It's been so long. That's gone now, right?
Yeah, it's gone now. But if you could guess, like, what would your best guess
Let's say
be?
250, 300 feet.
250, 300? Okay. Because I'm trying to get an idea of how far I hit it. Me and my friends were playing, and we were just doing, like, our own little home run derby challenge. And I forgot, I think it was either Keith or Brian.
Mm-hmm.
They threw one, and they hit it, they got it right in my sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that thing, and I was so ready for it, and I blasted it right over their head. And again, the idea was we were trying to get each other to hit home runs.
Right.
So I think it had to have been Brian, because Brian knows where I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Brian knows where I like the pitch. And he's pretty good at it because he's left-handed. So pitching to a right-handed hitter, like he knew where to put the ball for me to get like a good piece of it.
Right.
To this day, we never found that ball.
Okay.
I hit it over from the chain link fence closest to the road.
Right.
I hit it over the one that was on the other side of the field.
Okay.
Into the woods.
That's a blast.
That's got to be like maybe 300 feet.
Oh, easy.
So.
Yeah. Well.
We never found it.
That?
Oh my God! Again, that's when I was in my prime. All right, so I was probably
20.
No, younger than that maybe.
Oh my God! So really prime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when you had the bat speed and power.
Mm-hmm.
You're a youngster.
And I used it because so when we did home run derby, I never liked using aluminum bats.
No.
And so the bat I actually used was right over there.
Right. It wasn't one. Yeah.
Let me see that. Let's trade off. We're gonna do a little trade off. Da-da-da-da-da. This was your bat,
I
right?
know. Yeah.
Look at this thing. I added the electrical tape for a little grip down here. But this thing, this is, I believe, how heavy is this bat? Do you remember?
I would say 34, 36.
34, 36 ounces. You can even see too, like you can see it's got quite a bit of use to it when you're looking at it.
That bat's probably 40 years old.
40 years old.
The glove I have in my trunk, I bought in 1971. I still have it.
1970. Well, you got to bring that in one show.
Yeah, I played softball in those days.
But you could see, like this bat, you can even see the bottom of this bat right here is taking some foul, some inside pitches.
Oh, yeah.
But I refuse to use an aluminum bat.
I think I chased somebody with that bat one day.
Probably. Probably. But yeah, this is...
I don't know if you can even see it anymore.
Yeah. Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, it's one of the best bats.
Made in the USA.
They don't make them like that anymore.
This is Hillrich and Bradsby Company.
Probably not even around anymore. The bats they make now, crap. See how many broken bats there are every game?
Yeah. This thing has survived 40 years of me using it, you using it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when we would do home run derby and stuff, I refused to use an aluminum bat. I would always have this in my trunk. Like, you're using a wooden bat, like that thing is so heavy, you're never gonna be able to swing it in time. And I'm like, nah, it's all about the timing. If I know how that pitch is coming in, if I make contact with this bat to that ball, that thing is gonna sail. I blasted the stitches off a ball once with this bat.
Yeah. There was a couple of major league players. 42-ounce bat.
Yeah. Look at this. You can see the things right here. You see that? Look at that. Look at those markings right there. And just to even give you like, so this way you know I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Hillrich and Bradsby, Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I love this bat.
We call it Louisville Slugger.
Louisville Slugger.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah, just however it lies over there. I like it. I like it there in the background. That's actually perfect. Look, you can see it over your shoulder. So yeah. Anyways, getting back into some more sports talk. Some more conversation about what's been going on out there in the world of sports. Just to get off baseball for a quick second, it's just something I wanted to gloss over real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, he's still not signed by the Jets,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
Like, what's the holdup here? The Packers, they don't want him.
Nope.
I thought this deal was going to be done with already. I'm waiting to hear about it all week on the radio because once that news drops, it's going to be the major topic of conversation.
The GM said, Joe Douglas said, he's here. He's coming here.
Yeah,
But
they're the
that's
only
all
ones that
they
are
said.
interested in him.
Yeah.
I just want to know, what is the holdup? What are we waiting for? Why is it taking so long?
I don't even know if I want him with those nonsense. If you really want to be, he should have been already.
Yeah.
No.
Like, holding out or anything like that, no other team is interested in you.
They got to make their mind up by September 1st. That's the rule.
September 1st.
If the Jets don't get him, he's back with Green Bay, and they have to pay him.
So what is Green Bay waiting for? They're stuck with him right now, right?
Exactly, because until somebody wants him, they're starting Jordan Love. They already said it. They're done with Aaron Rodgers.
So he'd be a second stringer on the team that he's been with.
He would
all
never
this.
stay a second stringer.
No, that's what I'm like. What is he waiting for?
I don't
More
know.
money?
$60 million? That's not enough.
I know. I'm so thrown off as to
I
what
think
is
it's all
going
about
on with this
draft
deal.
picks. What will the Jets have to give up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's a lot of questions. Literally no answers. Nobody knows what the hell is going on right now.
I don't know if you noticed, Odell Beckham signed yesterday.
I did not know this. Who did he sign with?
Ravens.
The Ravens.
1 year.
Him and Lamar? Is Lamar
Lamar's
still?
still not
He's not signed yet.
You know? He's another guy that's up in the air because a lot of people think that he might come here, but most people say no.
Nah.
He's going to be with the Ravens. Yeah, they gave Odell 15 and with what do you call it, incentive? $18 million for 1 year. Yeah. Now watch. If that guy can stay healthy, that's his problem. He's had 2 major injuries, right? Then he got knocked out in the Super Bowl, ACL.
Both legs, right?
I don't know if it's both legs or the same leg, but I mean, with the Giants.
Anybody know about that?
But when he was healthy, that was one of the best.
Let us know, especially if you're watching this on YouTube.
I remember one time it was the right leg. In the Super Bowl, I think it was the right leg.
The Super Bowl when he with the Rams.
Yeah, he won.
I remember watching that play. He made that cut. He was on the left side. No, when he got hurt.
Yeah, but he scored it.
He scored a touchdown first. Yeah. Before he got injured. But after that touchdown, I remember he was on the left side of the quarterback. He cut in to the right, made a great catch, and just as he was crossing midfield, just leg was just like.
Yeah. Again, like I said, the guy's a great receiver, but
there's a lot of things that get him in trouble, though.
Well, I think he's grown up now. He's already 8 years in the league now.
8 years in the league.
He's 31.
Like you think, right, you know.
Grow up.
It's like you said. Is the maturity fully developed there yet?
You would hope so, because he was a total ass at the end with the Giants.
He was an ass. Yeah, I don't know how well.
If he didn't do all that crap, he'd still be here.
Yeah, but you know what? He got a Super Bowl ring with the Rams.
Yeah, but don't forget, the Giants re-signed him after all that nonsense and then traded him that same year to Cleveland.
Mm.
So, there was the message already was there that he was not coming here. No, staying here, rather.
True.
I mean, the guy scored 37 touchdowns for the Giants. You know?
I know.
And he
was phenomenal.
The deepest threats ever. With Eli with him that time, oh my God.
I feel like there could have been so much more that we could have gotten them from there.
He came at the wrong time because the Giants were fading already at that time.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have that defense anymore that they had, you know, when they won the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Those guys are gone, you know, and then, you know, other than Pierre-Paul, there was no more Strahan, Umanura, you know, Kiwanuka.
What about Pierce?
Pierce, yes.
Pierce, another one that's gone. He's retired.
Well, I haven't heard his name.
Yeah.
So I think he's gone. That's the one thing the Giants need: a good middle linebacker. We'll see. They had the one guy, but he got hurt. He didn't play the whole year last year.
Yeah,
I don't know where they're going.
The Giants, like they still got some work to do. They still got some things to figure out. And right now, like if the Giants had what they have now a few years ago, they'd be taking the division every year. But because again, you got Jalen Hurts on the Eagles.
You still got the
You
Cowboys.
got the Cowboys are always a pain in the ass.
All right. You got the Washington Commanders. You don't know what you're going to get out of them.
They never know what kind of season they're going to give you.
I know that quarterback is gone. Heineke?
Heineke's gone?
Heineke's gone. So, he wasn't the guy they're going to keep.
It's...
I don't know. Giants, to me, need a guy like Odell Beckham, a wide receiver.
Keep going. I'll be right back. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. My back
like
is
him.
killing me. Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah. But I want a young Odell. If there's somebody around. I don't know if they're going to stay with the guys they had. They weren't bad, the guys on the Giant receivers. But can you get to the Super Bowl with these guys? Frankly, in my opinion, no. Because they're going to have to get by, like he just said. Philly, you know, Cowboys. And who knows on the other side on the West Coast, the NFL teams, who's going to be any good? Well, anybody know the score in the Yankee game? Sorry, he won't let me use the Google. But I'll find out soon. So you got the Yankees playing tonight. The Mets are playing. San Diego, who eliminated them last year in the first round.
What did I miss?
No, I said the Yankees are playing Cleveland, who they beat, and the Padres are playing the Mets, and the Padres knocked the Mets out last year after Mets winning 101 games.
They had a great season.
Yeah.
They had a great season, and it's just right now they're off to a little bit of a rocky start, but
they're 5-5.
Yeah, 500. Like I said, I think that the reason I say rocky start is I feel like there was an expectation that when the season started that they would be just a little bit better than how they started right now.
I think they're in trouble the whole year with their pitching.
I don't know if trouble again. Like we just went over Sanga over here.
Yeah, well, let me see what it does against a good hitting team. Scherzer,
Did they face some good hitting teams? Can you name me a few good hitting teams
right now? Padres.
The Padres.
Yeah.
What other good hitting teams?
Dodgers that they would have to face.
They'd have to face. I just like to. I would like for you to name off a couple, so this way I can think about
those
let's
two.
see.
Yeah. Atlanta was obviously in first place again. Philly's struggling like crazy now. Harper's going to be out a lot longer, they said, and they already lost.
Okay, so we can't teach them. I'm just saying, name a handful of. So you said the Dodgers. You said Atlanta.
Padres.
Let's
see, who else?
What's the score right now with the Padres?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Keep going. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I apologize.
National League down the road. I don't know who's good.
Yeah, that's true. It's still too early in the season.
I could name you teams, but I don't know if they're doing anything yet. Colorado Rockies, what else do they play? The Brewers are hot right now.
Brewers.
They
Milwaukee Brewers.
They made the playoffs a couple of years in a row. Let's see. Giants look like they're struggling this year.
Well, we'll see, because this is a perfect time for a new pitch to come in from a pitcher with a pitch clock, because it gives, you don't give, again, it doesn't give the hitter a whole lot of time to think about.
No, but it doesn't give the pitcher a lot of time either. He can make mistakes.
You can make mistakes. It doesn't give them a lot of rest for their arm.
My problem with the Yankees and the Mets, though, I think the Yankees are a little bit better off. The Mets pitchers, their aces are too old. They're both 40.
I know. I think
and one guy's already on the DL, hasn't pitched a game yet. We're in game 11. He hasn't pitched yet, and now they said 15 more days, so you might not see him till May. Carrasco's got killed both games.
Yeah.
Yesterday he got hammered. He gave up 2 huge home runs, one in the first inning. Against the Brewers, he didn't last 4 innings. He's 37-38. I don't know. You got Tyler McGill, if you're a Met fan, and you got Drew Peterson. Can you count on these guys? And Tyler McGill's been on a DL several times already last year.
It's gonna be a pretty high request out of these pitchers.
That's got to hit.
That's where I was gonna go actually. That's where the solution is.
Yeah. Alonso's already got 5 home runs.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
But the rest of the lineup, I don't know. Right now McNeil's not really hitting. Nimmo's not really hitting yet. What's his name? Escobar. Forget him. Even the guy they signed shortstop. What's his name? Lindor.
I thought he was doing good.
He's not kicking ass yet. He's struggling right now.
I thought he was getting walks and everything like that. I thought I heard on the radio that he's off to a decent start.
Decent, but not Lindor start that everybody's used to.
There's still an adjustment period.
Well, it's early. Like I said, it's early. I'm sure the kid will come around. He's a feisty player, and I'm sure Nimmo and McNeil was struggling a little bit. 2 great hitters. And you got Marte yesterday sliding into third, right? Head injury. Out indefinitely.
How did that happen?
He tried to steal third.
Oh, he did first. Oh, he slid hand. When you said it, I was thinking legs first.
And went into the guy's knee, his head. Immediately taken out of the game. Their catcher, Navarez, who they signed, out for 9 weeks. So they brought the kid up, Francisco Alvarez from the minors. He's like 21. He's supposed to be the next superstar for the Mets,
You think they bring him up? They had to bring him up. You think he's ready?
They brought him up last year at the end.
How did he look last year? I didn't see anything.
No, the kid could hit. He's got a gun for an arm. But yesterday, the Marlins stole 5 bases on him. So, they're blaming that more on the pitcher because he can't throw over more than 2 times anymore.
That's a part of it. Again, like I know we... And this is something, ladies and gentlemen, this is something you're going to be hearing a lot during the course of this season. Because I have a feeling that they're going... I feel like I could bet my hat on this right now. That the level of steals that are going to happen this season are going to be... It's going to hit records.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about records will be broken.
Oh, yeah. At the pace they're going right now, compared to last year, it's like double already.
Don't be surprised, guys. Again, players that are typically slow, leaving the box.
I see LeMahieu stole a base the other day. The Judge is stealing bases.
This is again.
Yeah.
This is.
And the new kid, Volpe, I think he's got 3 stolen bases already. The problem with Volpe right now, unfortunately, he's overswinging. And what's his name? John Flaherty said today, he's trying to uppercut the ball. So
he's going for the fences.
Yeah, he's not looking at the ball with the direct eye line, they claim. I don't know what they're talking about. But
well, remember, we talked about he's got 125 seconds. 125 milliseconds,
and
sorry.
All the pitchers already know that he's swinging at that thing, eye level, and he misses it.
They're getting him with the high fastball.
Yeah, and he keeps swinging at it, which is
Going
usually a ball. Most of the time.
Willing to bet any money. They're throwing, couple, low.
Yeah, unless he adjusts, they already figured him out.
That's.
Yeah. They're not giving him anything near the plate. Every time he strikes out, I notice it's a high fastball. Over, like,
They
in
hit
his
him with
eyes.
the high heat.
Yeah, and he can't catch up. It's not the minors. These guys are throwing 95 or better.
I wonder, I got my
pitching,
fingers.
The hitting coach has got to talk to him now.
Yeah, no, the work needs to be done there. Obviously, the hitting coach.
They're going to bench.
And this is, again, we talked about Gleyber Torres, right?
Yeah.
He's shortstop as well, right?
First pitch.
He's shortstop as well.
No, second baseman.
Second baseman, sorry. He didn't play short?
He did, but
he did.
He came,
but this is what I'm
he's
saying.
a natural second baseman.
But he could play short. Excuse me.
And he doesn't play it well. That's why he never really played.
That's why you see Volpe there now.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Kind of left for.
I wonder if it.
Oh, by the way, Donaldson's out indefinitely already with a knee injury. So kind of left was playing third, and Volpe's playing short, and they have this kid that they think is one of the best prospects, Peraza, and he lost the job to Volpe. But if Volpe starts to struggle,
he'll be in. Peraza
will be back, and Volpe will be down back in the minors. That's they got a guy today on bat. Never heard of him. Willie Calhoun.
Well, wait a second. Why would they send? So again,
you got to make room.
Oh, so Peraza's not in the roster right now.
He's in the minors.
He's in my. Oh, okay. Sorry.
So if
if
Volpe doesn't start hitting, now one thing good about Volpe, he steals bases and he's made no mistakes on the field yet.
Defensively, I heard he's phenomenal.
He's really good. So that could keep him in, up here for a while. But if he starts going batting 074, shortstop in the Yankees can't bat 074.
Got bat at least 200.
200, 250.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If your skills, if your defense,
yeah, you gotta hit the ball
is great on the field.
Yeah. That'll
save you having a 2 to 250 average.
There's not too many Derek Jeters around, or what's his name? The guy I didn't like in the beginning, but I did.
Didi Gregorius.
Yeah. Didi could hit them, and Didi had power.
I know.
Perfect for Yankee Stadium, left-handed bat.
I know. I remember you and I going back and forth. This was another moment here.
I wanted them to re-sign him.
I know, but in the beginning, I had faith in what I saw in this man, and I was excited. I knew it was going to be a lot of pressure.
I didn't give him any chance.
Not in the beginning, but I'd say halfway through the season.
Well, once I saw what he could do, and he was great defensively.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's diving all over the place, and like I said, he had pop.
It took you about 80 to 90 games before you started saying, this guy's the real deal. And I was like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And like I said, when his contract was up, they should have kept him.
Yo, we got Sweaty in the chat. Sweaty says, yo, what up? Stream went well. That's what I like to hear, man. Sweaty was doing... We started... we were talking about that, Sweaty. Because we brought you up. We were talking a little bit about the Mets. Sweaty, I'm so happy you're here right now. Because I wanted to bring this up. Is Kadai Senga. invented a new pitch, the ghost fork. The ghost forkball. Have you seen this yet? Now we get to ask the questions that I wanted to ask earlier. Now that Sweaty's here, and I'm so happy that your stream went well. By the way, Sweaty, I didn't mean to ignore that, so I do apologize. I'm so happy for that.
Again, like I said, he faced the Marlins both times. Marlins
We'll
probably going
see.
to wind up next to last with the Nationals, as always. And
Still.
it's going to be the Mets, or the Braves, Mets, and Phillies.
You saw this pitch. You saw how it dropped.
Joe,
I still have the clip.
How
I still
about the
have
guys
it.
that are a great hitting team that won't swing at that? Where he starts
But
walking.
that's the again. I'm gonna bring it up in a second. And Sweaty says, yes, I love that guy. He's all saying it's okay. See, you gentleman in the scholar, Sweaty. This guy right here, he's throwing this pitch, and this is what throws you off, and you could see it. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I found this on TikTok. We're going to go back to the video. You could see, sometimes this thing drops like 18 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes
But don't you think
it has the movement.
The other team's already looking at this?
I know, but you can't predict what it's going to do.
Yeah, but you can predict not swinging at it. When
Yeah,
you start taking
but
walks.
you could see in this video that I'm about to show again is that he freezes people up because it looks like it's coming in.
It's the Marlins.
I know, I'm just
The
saying. I'm
Marlins
just
are the
no.
lowest
The
scoring
video. The
team.
video here isn't the Marlins. It's multiple times he's thrown this pitch against different
Plus,
teams.
the first time he's pitched in the U.S. How could it not be the Marlins?
It's when apparently he had this before. I'm just saying. When I look at this, it's not just the Marlins. Hold on. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I'm sure you're not getting videos from Japan.
Maybe I am.
That's where he was.
All right, hold on a second. Here, let's get a little transition here. All right, Kadai Senga. Let's get it back to the beginning.
That's a Met uniform. It's got to be.
No, but that's him pitching in a different uniform. That the black is a Mets uniform.
Yeah.
That is not a Mets uniform.
But they wear black. So
That's
I don't
not
know.
a Mets uniform.
So
though.
this is from Japan.
These are different. Yeah, look at who he's facing here.
Yeah. Again, this is not the major leagues.
I know, but look at this pitch. Look at how different it is.
I understand. But will the major leaguers lay off that pitch and start taking walks?
So look, that one, no drop. This one, that one doesn't drop.
I
at all.
admire it. Like I said,
I know. I'm fascinated by it.
he has faced,
This is when it starts getting dirty. Look at how much that thing drops.
he has faced one team twice. That's normally in last place. So show me what you got when you face the Braves.
Yeah. That guy was off by like a foot. Look at this.
Yeah.
They're like a foot away from the ball.
But again, guys with good eye, they're not gonna swing at that. Like a Juan Soto, he'll never swing at that.
I
pitch.
think they will. I honestly think they will.
Juan Soto has the best rate of walks in the major leagues. He's not
You know?
swinging at that pitch.
I think he does because it's so hard to tell what it's gonna do. Sometimes it drops like fucking 18 inches. Sometimes it
But
just comes straight
You're
across
not
the
giving
plate.
any credit to the hitter, who has a great eye and can see this ball's not gonna.
But that's
come off
again.
the plate.
I am giving. This is where I am giving the again what we talked about earlier on. That hitter has now. This goes forkball again. I don't know how fast it's coming in. Sweaty Sangai. How fast is he throwing that thing? You know.
Can't be more than 91, 92.
Sweaty says, "Yeah. Oh my God, pops." So I don't know the word. The word.
What?
What's the word? A bird is the word.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How fast does he throw that pitch, though, Sweaty? And he's saying, let me check. All right, so Sweaty's going to check for us. Because if that pitch is coming in, again, it's a ghost fork. How fast is the average fork ball? Like, from what fork
Not-
balls
not-
you've seen thrown in your day?
No, it's not about the speed. It's about the movement.
Mm-hmm.
Up at best 89, 90.
That's what he says. You're so, like, judgy or something.
Who?
You.
No, I'm just saying. Show me what you got when you face good hitting teams. That's all.
It is true.
You face the Marlins. They're one of the worst hitting teams in baseball.
In Pop's defense, it is still very early in the season.
You know, show me when you got to
And
face.
he's only
you know,
pitched twice, you said, right?
against the same team.
Again, against the same team.
And he's won both times against the Marlins, there and here.
Yeah. So I get where Pops is coming from here, Sweaty. Is he wants to see him use this pitch and see how other players adjust. Because now it's not a secret anymore. The ghost forkball, it exists. And there's a man that knows how to throw it. He goes by the name of Kadai Sen.
I wish him the best. I hope it works. But I'm saying major leaguers are not stupid. They watch films.
Yeah.
They're gonna figure you out.
You know, hitting coaches are going to look at that and go, okay, there's got to be a tell when it's coming. Because I honestly think it's the perfect strikeout pitch for an 0-2 count, a 2-2 count. You throw that thing twice, someone's going to, you're going to bite.
First of all, you don't want to be in an 0-2 count if you take the first two pitches that are in the dirt. And you saw how many pitches were in the dirt. That guy's
but it's so deceiving. Because some of them come like this, and some of them just die out.
You got to give credit to some of the hitters that will not swing at that pitch. Judge has the highest walk rate in the league.
Sweaty says right now it's coming in at 84.4 miles per hour.
It's like a changeup.
It's like a very confusing looking changeup. Because you got to remember something too. The hitters, they're looking at how the pitcher's hand releases the ball. They're looking for the spin to determine at that point.
You're not going to throw 95 when your fingers are that much
spread apart. Yeah.
No way.
Without doubt.
No way.
But again, you throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball and then you throw this thing. That's a strikeout pitch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hit some astronomical numbers this season.
I've seen the pitch.
But you're right. It is still too early, and we got to see what he does against better hitting teams. So
he didn't face the Brewers, and the Mets got annihilated by the Brewers.
Sweaty says the average fork is 80 miles per hour.
Again, joke. It's like a changeup.
Now, Sweaty, one thing we talked about Mike Messina for the New York Yankees. When his career was at its end, he had about 5 pitches in his arsenal, and that was something that was a lot. That's a lot for a pitcher to have. Sweaty, we know that you also pitch. So one of our questions is, I know, but at the level, things are different now, Pops, and I'm curious at this point, like for you, Sweaty, and the players that you play with, the pitchers that you're around.
Fastball.
What is the average amount of pitches a pitcher has at their disposal?
How old is he?
At that stage in the game.
I'll say 2, maybe 3.
How many pitches do you have, Sweaty, that you use on a consistent basis?
I don't think a manager or a coach would let him throw any more than that. That damage your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Fastball first, obviously, and maybe a curve later.
Let's see, at what? So what I'm asking, Sweaty, how many pitches do you have in your arsenal that you can throw? That you throw consistently, and with all your, whether it's your friends or other players that you've played against, pitchers, like what is the average amount of pitches a pitcher has? Like 2-seamer, 4-seamer, changeup, curveball. Like what do you have in your arsenal?
I don't think they would let him throw too many.
I remember one time we asked Sweaty this question. He knows how to throw like 5 different pitches.
Yeah, but will they let him do that in a game?
Okay. So you were close. You said, what, 2 to 3?
Yeah.
Sweaty's got fastball, sinker, slurve, and changeup.
So that's 4.
So, because times are different now, Pops. And kids are, these kids are learning how to pitch much differently.
I'm surprised. Because, like I said, usually the fastball is number 1.
And so, and he's saying all of them.
Yeah.
So he's saying all the pitches have an average of 4 pitches that they're throwing right now at the level that he's at.
Yeah, like I said, different era.
I can only imagine what pitching's going to be like, when I'm freaking old.
Yeah.
Pops will be 110.
Yeah, I'm dead. 110. I'm biding time now. Are you kidding me?
Stop.
Hey.
You're healthy as an ox.
Yeah. Look at Andy, right? He's going to be 79.
79.
Yeah.
No.
He's having a hard time getting around. I noticed yesterday. God bless him. But, boy, I know the feeling when you get certain, not to change the subject, but when I hit 70, I had not as much juice as I had when I was in the 60s.
I'm noticing even now, like right now, my lower back is
Oh,
stiff.
shit, 36,
I know, but
35.
Pops. Well, because I'm 35, I'm not allowed to be injured or have injuries.
I was with Coke 2 years when I was your age.
Yeah, and
Busted my ass.
I'm your age. I was there 14 years.
Yeah, and you started
Busted
at
my
what,
ass.
20?
Started when I was 18.
18. Oh my
Yeah, so I had quite, those kind of beatings and stuff, which I recovered from. But also, I was throwing myself down handrails and shit. Maybe not handrails. I did like 1 or 2 handrails, but off ledges. You watched how many times I fell skateboarding.
God. Who's that guy?
I wasn't very good.
Who's that skateboarder that was one of the best? He's doing commercials now for some kind of medication. That's
Oh, Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk, yeah.
Let's see. We got, Sweaty says, want to know my exit velocity for hitting with a BB core? What do you got, Sweaty? We did talk exit velocity.
I don't understand that question.
BB core, those are the aluminum bats, right? Are those wooden bats or aluminum bats?
I think they all use aluminum in the minus.
I know he said there was a couple of things that he went into where he was only using the wood bats.
I'm surprised they even let them use the aluminum bats because they'll never allow that when they get to the major league level.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Even the minus, they're not using aluminum bats. As far as I know, could be.
We got Kylo Ren in the chat saying, "Hey, Wiz and Pops, oh my God, what's happening, Kylo? How you doing, man? How's it going?" Also, I want to give everybody a heads up right now. We're doing the trivia question today. As you can see, right below me, right here, we have it posted during the course of the stream. So this way you guys know what it is. We ask that nobody looks it up. Grim thinks he already knows what it is. We will be doing the answer at the end of the stream. So keep that in mind. We have ideas for how we're gonna. We're changing the way we're doing things over here. We're changing some things up. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you
break
gotta do.
time, right?
Yeah. We're a few minutes past break time, but that's fine. We started a few minutes late. But yeah, we only ask that you don't look it up. We will give the answer at the end of the stream. Just make your best guess. Phone a friend. Phone a friend. Talk to ask your grandfather. Talk to your parents. Hey, you guys know what the answer to this trivia question is? And then, when we get towards the end, we're going to tally up how many you got right. Now, if we're still having difficulties there at the end, where it's that tough of a question, Pops and I had talked about this earlier today while we were walking the dog. If it's that difficult of a question, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a multiple choice, where Pops will give you 4 answers, 1 of them being correct, 3 of them being incorrect, and then you can make your guess from there. Everybody will get 1. Like Spider-Man says, everybody gets 1. But the question is this: which pitcher threw both games of a doubleheader and also hit 27 home runs that season? That's the trivia question for today. We're going to leave that. So on this particular scene that you have, the screen that we have up right now, that will be there through the entirety of it. When we switch over to the gaming screen, it's not going to be there. But that's all right, because, home run derby's not that long. That exit velocity is 80, maybe 82, 83. Damn, Sweaty.
How fast?
His exit velocity is 80, 82, maybe 83.
When he hits.
When he hits.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That's solid contact. The bat's for school because it's got, like, no pop. Oh, so it's the bats in the school. The bats that he's using. Damn. Kylo's saying, I'm okay. What's the question? I don't know baseball. That's all right, Kylo.
He'll never get it.
No. Because, again, for those that find this question too difficult, I just mentioned, we will make it multiple choice at the end where, one of the answers is going to be completely bogus. Like, just imagine, we give you 3 baseball players and then Mr. Whiskers is one of them. You're going to know right off the bat, no pun intended.
We ain't doing that.
Why not? No, I say we do.
We'll give another name that's far-fetched, another ball player.
Yeah, but if somebody doesn't know baseball, but Pops, you're giving 4 multiple choice answers here. You can't narrow it down.
2 should be eliminated right away.
Yeah, but if somebody doesn't know baseball at all, they're not going to be able to eliminate anything right away.
Luck.
He is unforgiving. It is brutal.
Tough luck.
I'm trying to help you guys out. And you guys always root for this man in Home Run Derby. See if that changes.
Not anymore.
Sweaty says, I know. Says, tough luck. Well, we'll figure it out.
We're educating everybody with the answer. Down the road, like a young kid like him, he's going to say, oh my God, I could ask this when I'm like 20.
Yeah, but you also got to give people a chance.
Nah. Let them learn the hard way.
Unbelievable. Pops has got that kind of mentality. Like, you cut your arm off, rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. No bandages.
You know, I heard he walked uphill both ways in 12 feet of snow to get to school.
Oh, that's bullshit. No. I knew one guy that walked in the snow to go to work.
Look, is the answer Michael Jordan? You're close. You're close. No, Michael Jordan was a basketball player. He
did play baseball.
He did. You know what, though? That's true. He did play baseball for a little bit.
Yeah. Not very long.
Uh-oh. Sweaty says, boo. I'm going to root for Wiz. Boo. Bull crap. Oh, my. Papa K, one of your fans is switching sides here, and he's rooting for yours truly. The cat with the hat. Oh, my. Go.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a little bit. We're just going to take a short break. Stretch your legs, grab yourself a cold beverage, maybe some water, maybe some popcorn. Get some food in the mix as well, some snacks. We're going to be back in a couple of minutes. But before we go, let's get that prediction up for the Home Run Derby Challenge.
Oh, come on. I think I rooted everybody against me now.
Will win. We're putting 5 minutes on the clock. You could use your channel treats. This is your chance to double them. So this way you can make some crazy shit happen. Just some regular shit could happen, too, with the channel treats. You know, I can take the hat off for a little bit. You know, look at that hair. It's gone far. God. It's gone far back. That's crazy. Let's not look at that hair. Anyways, putting 5 minutes on the clock. Who will win? Pops or Wiz for the Home Run Derby Challenge?
I got a feeling you're going to win again.
Well, I know exactly where I'm picking.
I slept last week. So.
I know exactly what park I'm picking right off the bat.
Okay, good.
Yeah, every time I see a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, I know that I will win. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere, meow. The fun's just getting started. We're back, everybody, and you're watching the Pops and Wiz Sportscast. We're your host. My name is Mr. Whiskers, and to my right is Papa K. And we're going to be getting into the Home Run Derby Challenge. Again, GG's, Sweaty, and, of course, Kylo Ren for beating me up in in the duels. Grim, nice try, buddy. But I got you this time around. So, let's get the Home Run Derby Challenge started. I won last week, so that means I get to pick first. Get the audio going here. Just lean over. I was charging the controller before. Because, you know, we were streaming Resident Evil 4 Remake earlier today. And, oh, hold on. That is the wrong screen. Nobody saw that. Never happened. I put the end screen back. I put the end screen on. Oh, you need a cold one, Pops?
No, I'm good.
It's good right now. I beat you. I'm rooting for Wiz, but bet for Pops. All right, all right, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the Home Run Derby started. Oh, you know, after the screen loads.
Can't believe the Yankees only scored 2 runs.
What, they're losing?
They lost.
Oh.
3-2.
Ah.
2 runs in the first inning. Never scored again.
It happens, Pops.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it could be the tie. They traveled last night from Baltimore to here. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I think Cole's pitching tomorrow. So let's see if we can shut them down. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know who Cleveland has other than Shane Bieber.
Just trying to adjust the volume right now.
Okay.
There we go. I feel like that's a little better. How's the audio there? Can you hear those little clicks? Let us know if it's too loud. Let us know if it's too low. We're trying to get it just right. So, I get to pick first, and I get to pick the stadium. Can I pick you, Wiz? What do you got? Who do you want me to play with, Sweaty? It's fine. Thank you, Kylo. Of course, we always appreciate you guys helping us out. We're trying to give you the best quality stream we can over here. And, just that, the answers like that, let us know we're on the right track. What do you got for me, Sweaty? Who am I playing with? Trevor Story.
He's a power hitter.
He's right there. All right. Pops, who you going with?
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo. There he is. All right, I get to pick the stadium. And I'm going to Baltimore. Can I pick next stadium after you? Of course you can, Sweaty. We're going to go, hold on, let me set it to 3 minutes, no timeouts, standard play. Rah! Da 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 da. That's loud.
It's alright.
Okay. All right, Pops, you're going to get to hit first because I picked first.
Mm-hmm.
So hit the X button. Hit it again. And now we have Papa Cake coming up as left fielder for the New York Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be exciting. Pops never disappoints. He always puts up a good fight. He never goes quietly into the night. Woo! And Sweaty comes in and says, and I will always love you.
Wow, he didn't have a big foul.
That's definitely not a foul.
No, it can clear the fence.
Sweaty says, I know that's not the song, but that's what's in my head. Happens to me all the time.
Inside.
Almost got it, though. Papa K with 2 home runs.
Oh!
One more over 440. 440 or better, and he gets the 30-second bonus. And let me tell you something. I feel like he's going to get it. Oh, listen to the crack of that bat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my darling. That sounded good.
I don't know if it's going to clear the fence, though.
Yeah, 397. Papa Gay pops another one out. You can tell his timing is getting much better. As this one goes 447, Papa K gets the 30-second time bonus at the end. He's got 1 minute and 8 on the clock right now, and he's doing damage.
Out in front.
Oh, but this still clears the fences for 426 feet. And Sweaty is booing right now. I'm rooting for Wiz, but bet for Pops. Oh, they didn't give you that one. That was
I thought
highway
that went on the
robbery.
fence.
Yeah, it did. That looks good.
sounded good, but he didn't make the fence. Again.
That's a line driver.
That was good.
We needed that one. Wow, they gave you that one too. And he gets the home run. He makes use of it right there. 11 home runs, 30-second bonus starts now. Well, I'll definitely do my best, Sweaty. But Pops is off to a really good start right now.
Oh, 2 seconds.
I know. I hate how they do it like that, you know. Now, Mr. Whisk is coming up. Number 27, shortstop Trevor Story.
How many did I get?
Papa K ending with 13
That's not enough.
home runs.
Not enough.
And Wiz sending one over the left field wall, 364 feet. Oh! Ma! No! This is a story of a cat named Whiskers. He just loved hitting home runs every day.
Forget it.
He's favoring that fucking left side.
You didn't miss one shot yet.
Ah, that's a miss. I just gotta regroup, get my timing. You son of a... I shouldn't have swung at that. Why are you doing this to me, game? The timing's a little off, but we will readjust.
Damn.
Ah,
Wow.
there we go. I needed that. I need a little of that in my life. I need that 30-second bonus.
Right. You got a minute and change left.
Now he's throwing me fucking crap. Excuse my language. Gotta get that swear jar out. Okay. Okay. There's still time. Just gotta get back into the swing of things. Let it be. Come on, man. I need 4 more. What? What was that? What was that? I really need the bonus now.
Yep.
And it couldn't have come at a better time.
Now you won.
And if you ask for it, you shall get it. And my God, it is happening tonight. Shit. That's a foul.
Yeah, you only need 2. And this block. This is the old block.
Shoot. Come on, come on. Drop. Okay. All right, we tied him, ladies and gentlemen. We tied! For freaking Smith of the Bible. Haberdashery.
What does it go now? How many seconds?
That's okay. We tied. Wait, did I win?
No.
It's a tie.
It's a 13 all.
It's a tie. I said a lot of words. I think I broke the controller.
Really?
No. I was just twisting. I heard it making noises because I was twisting it. Okay, we tied though. That's good. It's a good
I
start.
thought you had it once you got the bonus.
Hmm.
What's the how many seconds that?
I think it's a 60-second swing off. Got sweaty cracking up over here. All right, here we go. Finals. Ties in any round are broken by a 60-second swing off. There we go. No additional time added. So no time added.
Mm-hmm.
If a tie remains, a swing off, the batters will have 3 swing to swing offs until there is a winner.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Papa K makes solid contact with that ball. Ladies and gentlemen, look at it go. Look at it go. It's gold! That last one was 428 feet. Is this a line driver? Because that is... Oh. All right, 428. It gives him a little bit of that high heat. Papa K doesn't care. He says, I see you. And I'm knocked that bad boy 421 feet. And that does it for Papa K. Nice job, Dad. 60 seconds on the clock. Crushing it over here.
I don't think it was enough.
4 is the number to beat. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it. It doesn't matter who wins the fight. We're still gonna have fun all freaking night. Just beat it, beat it, beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
How the fuck did that get
You cursing over here now.
Oh, that looked like a bloop.
It's a bloop and a blast and a blah. Shit. A little, oh, ma! Go! No! Get back in the box, 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 get back in the box. Bleh! Now we get a 3 swing off.
That's
now
it.
remember, if you swing, it counts. You can take the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take as many pitches as you want,
Mm-hmm.
but every swing you do
Yeah.
counts.
Counts. Okay.
That's why I said, oh my God! That's my favorite song. When I'm warming up, I have my dad play it. Nice. The swear jar. That counts. Oh! I gotta at least get 1. That's gone. Can we do it again, ladies and gentlemen? I think that's it. I think it is high. It is far. It is... Oh! Ah! Go! And Wiz takes round 1 after a second overtime, ladies and gentlemen. And the crowd goes wild. No, but yes, but no. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. That was just round 1. Man, already going into 3 swing overtime. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about... get to pick the stadium next, though, Sweaty. Who do I want to play with?
Okay. You pick.
I feel like Sweaty is torn right now between the two of us.
Oh, no.
You won.
And I'm trying to figure out. So we're going to play the Polo Grounds. Sweaty's picked the
that's
park.
500 feet.
So then we better pick some serious hitters.
It's the worst spot to play. Dead center with 500 feet.
Well, then you know who we got to go with.
Yeah.
The Groundbreakers. I'm going with the Babe.
Okay.
Who are you going with?
Willie Mays. Willie Mays Hayes.
All right, Seth Brown, next one. We're going to do Polo Grounds.
You may run like Mays, but you hit like shit.
This is the most ridiculous dimensions I ever saw. No wonder they shut this park down.
I'll find it.
They might not even have it. Polo Grounds was like
Found it.
70 years ago.
Found it.
Okay.
Let's see. He's cracking. He's on the A's. Yeah, I'll use Seth Brown next round. All stadiums. Rah, rah, hey. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Come on, man. Huh.
I go first, right?
He's not doing it with me. You see, I set it up for him perfectly. And he goes, no, I got a job.
Is that Willie Mays?
Willie Mays at the... Oh, he dropped his bat. This is... we're already off to a rough start, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby K, he's going to be pulling the ball. You know that's what he's aiming for.
You don't want to hit it to center field, dude. Left field is a joke.
And I'm Babe Ruth, so okay. All right.
Another foul.
Oh!
Too deep. You gotta pull it right down the line.
Let me take a picture in there.
That's a fly ball. This ball.
Papa can make some solid contact with this one. Does it have the distance? Oh, the Polo Grounds.
Joe Puck.
Proven to be quite the difficult.
It's not a home run hitting park.
I know, but the
Right field,
challenge,
left field.
the challenge
What
is
is it?
there for us.
Yeah. Well, most people can never hit home runs in this park.
There you go. Good God.
I'm telling you. Park was too big. It's one of the reasons we got rid of it. Anything in center field was an out. Anything right center, left center.
Sweaty, what have you done to us?
Was an out. You're never going to hit more than 3 home runs in this park. At best 3.
Good God. You almost hit that.
500 feet in dead center.
Sweaty's laughing at our pain right now.
That's a joke playing in this park. Nobody hits home runs here. That's why the Dodgers never hit home runs here.
This was the old Dodger Stadium?
Either that or the Giants, one or the other. One was Ebbets Field and the Polo Ground. You hit a foul, fair,
Dude, the timing is so messed up.
but you can't hit a home run. It's too deep. The puck was unbelievably big.
There you go.
Made it. Just made it. Everything is a joke here.
Man, I can't wait for this. Thanks for picking the park, Sweaty.
You could
Good
not,
choice.
Well, you picked Babe Ruth. It went easily because right field was a joke, and he was a dead pull hitter.
Yeah, it didn't look... Again, though, it's the timing. There we go. Says sorry, it was for his entertainment. It's all good. It's all fun and games. It is difficult, though.
One of the worst parts ever, unless you were a
Shit.
left-handed hitter.
Trying to time this to pull it is definitely changed the game. I don't know. Am I swinging too early?
You know how many
You're
I
swinging
foul?
too late
You know how many
now.
I hit foul with dead center?
Come on. There we go.
You say fair, yeah. Hey, you got the
Can't
best,
get it to stay
You
fair.
got the best chance because, like I said, he's a left-handed hitter.
I can't swing at those. I need them inside. No! This is totally messing my timing up. I'm trying to...
It's one you get two. Come on. Wow.
I'm trying to pull everything.
Yeah.
For... No!
The adventures of sport where like you either pull it or
Come on, baby! Get out of
there
here!
you go.
Thank you! Are we gonna have... In your head. I looked at this. Go!
There you go.
That was so aggravating. We're never playing the Polo Grounds again. I hope you were entertained.
That's the worst part to play.
Holy shit.
Right now, I'd be.
Perhaps you pick the next park. That was brutal. That was brutal. It was a good choice, though, Sweaty. That definitely added to the challenge. Definitely added to the challenge.
Let's go with Fenway.
Fenway?
Mm-hmm.
Sweaty says he gets like 30 homers here. Well, who do you use, though? Who do you use? He says, I will make you play it again.
No, you
Oh, wait,
won't.
he said Seth Brown on the A's.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, because he's giving me a guy with 0 home runs. All right. Where are we playing?
Fenway.
Fenway? Okay. I think I could at least get a few. Bro, when I do Polo Grounds, he gets 30 home runs. He goes with Alonso or Trout. All right, all
Not
right.
even them. You would never hit home runs in there unless you were Deadpool hitters.
Who you going with, Pops?
Let's go with shit. I don't even know if he's still around.
Who?
No, he's not around anymore. Let's go with Jim Rice. Is he still around?
What team?
That's oldies, way back. He was on Boston.
Jim Rice?
Mm-hmm. Nah, he's probably not on here.
Nah.
No. Let's go with.
These are the groundbreakers, and these are the beasts.
Yeah. Let's go with. Who's right-handed power? Let's see.
See, Sweaty says, I've gotten 20 with Jan Gomes. He's on the A's. Look at his home runs. Point of view, Wiz. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Let's go with Trout. He's never on the field, but I'll put him in.
You want Trout?
That's always hurt.
Where'd you say we were playing?
Fenway?
Here you go, Pops.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not entertained? Well, we can do the prediction right now.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that's what I always get it from right there.
Yeah. He was in Gladiator? Is that it?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Such a good movie.
Yeah,
I watched it a couple months
Two
ago.
movies I loved him. That and Robin Hood.
Yeah. He was great in those.
The guy looks great on a horse.
Boo, but yes, but I have nothing now. Sweaty, you did this to yourself. You did this to yourself, you masochist. You picked the Polo Grounds. Nobody picks the Polo Grounds. Look, pick Fenway next time. He says, boo, I know. I do, I know. I mean, hell, if I use Seth Brown for Polo Grounds, I think I'd have negative numbers. You gave me a guy with 0 home runs. I bet I'll beat you there and get like 20. Yeah, but I get to pick for you, and you get to pick for me. How about that? How about that? You're not using Alonso or Trout. You're going to use Seth Brown. You're going to use the hot dog vendor, Sweaty.
Ooh.
He says I'm not entertained. And okay, I bet I'll beat you. You probably will. But I'm picking my guy. The guy that I... Wait, were we doing bad players or good players? Damn. I should have done better. I feel like I should have done better with the band.
Terrible call.
Well, Sweaty, you might get your chance this season. Because one of the things Pops and I had discussed was, now, Sweaty, do you have an Xbox or a PlayStation? That was low. Xbox. Are these games cross-platform? That's one thing. I have the digital copy, so I can't even look at it. He says, but it is crossplay. Is the new one? Is 2023? Is the show 23 crossplay? did you get the 30-second bonus?
3 times already.
All right, he says they are crossplay.
What does that mean?
So that means that we could play with people that play with something other than a PlayStation.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this out there into the world right now. When is the actual home run derby this season? Can anybody look it up for us?
What?
July. I know. I want to know an exact date.
Oh, I don't know if they have it yet.
Is it in July though?
All-Star break. Always.
All-Star break always. Okay.
It's in July.
I know we talked about this on the walk. I just wanted to know if there was anything out there yet. July 18th.
Okay. Sounds good.
One day before my birthday. Your birthday's July 19th. Nice. Papa K with 16 home runs. Mr. Wiz coming up with Seth Brown. He has a total of 0 home runs. And no hope in the world to beat 16 right now. Because I am controlling him. That was close.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have ideas for the week of the actual home run derby.
You want to quit now with this guy?
Kind of. I want to see if I can at least get like 8.
I'd say close to it. Yeah, got the bonus. Not yet. But almost.
For fuck's sake.
He
I
doesn't
feel like
even
I'm
look
pushing the button really
He
hard.
doesn't even look like a home run hitter.
He's not. He has 0. I've given him the best in his career right now.
Got the bonus. It's a shocking that he hit it 458 feet. And this joke ball. Another one. You got plenty of time though. Beat me. You got the bonus and you're.
Oh, that's not good. Bend your hair.
Why singing Lion King?
Why not sing Lion King?
That was a great question.
Oh my God, the Broadway show was amazing. Got me dude, I think I broke in, like, I got, my eyes got, I got teary-eyed, like, fucking, like, 6 times during that show.
Got me all misty-eyed.
Got me misty-eyed.
Yeah.
Seeing that performance live on Broadway was incredible.
Oh,
It was so bad. It was so bad. There we go. I had to look away from the screen. That's how bad that swing and a miss was, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
you got 8.
I got 7.
You got 8 now. Oh,
I
you
got
get
7.
Excuse me.
God bless you.
Oh my God.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Here. You all right?
Yeah.
It's allergy season. There we go.
You got 9 already.
Okay. There's no way I'm going to hit, what is it,
7.
7 in 30 seconds. I just got to try to get as close as
That don't
possible.
matter. You already won.
I got to go. Got early school practice tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. Have a great night, boys. Later, Sweaty. Take care. We'll catch you next time. And have a fantastic
Good night,
rest
Sweaty.
of your week.
Hopefully your Mets win tonight.
I don't think I hit 1 in the bonus. Oh, I was close. All right, Pops, you didn't get swept, but I pulled ahead 2-1 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the Home Run Derby Challenge. Ha, ha, oh! Whoa! Oh! 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 Dude, Polo Grounds suck. I never want to play there again.
One of the worst parks ever.
That is some challenging stuff right there. What we plan on doing is at some point we were thinking, now how to make this work. We're going to need some help with this, right, Pops?
Right.
Home Run Derby, July 18th. We want to do a community Home Run Derby challenge here on this channel. We want to get everybody involved, as many people as we can. From what I saw
it won't
here.
happen on July 18th because it's always on a weekend.
No.
We'd have to do it a couple of days before.
We'll post it well in advance.
Yeah.
Once I find out what day I'm off that week, we will notify everybody. I'll post it in the Discord. I'll tweet that shit out. It'll be good times. But what we saw in this game is you can get up to at least 8 players during the Home Run Derby Challenge. So that means there'll be 6 of you out there that can play with us, against each other, against us.
Yeah.
Now we have 2 rules that we use here. Is it 2 rules?
We got
It's 1 rule, really. The main rule is, Papa K and myself, we only use the 2 buttons.
right.
The regular swing and the power swing.
Right.
And we would respect it and appreciate it if you guys did the same thing that we're doing. Because I'm not going to take this time. Pops, I don't even think you care to know how the joystick works.
No, I don't.
He doesn't. He just likes the timing.
Yeah.
And the players and the parks that we pick. Yeah. So
Well, that Polo Grounds, that game was a joke.
we only ask that when this challenge comes about, and again, we need your help here on how to set this up, on how to figure it out. To get this going, we would love to make this thought a reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now again, we got the, you see right there, we got the question, the trivia question of the day. I'll throw it out there for you. Which pitcher threw both games of a doubleheader and also hit 27 home runs that season? Just putting it out there again for those. I know it's a little hard to see, but it'll be right there when we get back.
Tough.
We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, Mal. The show ain't over yet.
Nope.
Pops, GG's.
Yep.
That was tough. That was probably one of our most difficult rounds.
I think I would have had a chance if we didn't do the Polo Grounds.
I think so too.
That was.
I think so,
I
too.
had no chance.
I had an advantage there.
Yeah.
I had a bit of an advantage. But it's still early in the Home Run Derby Challenge. We'll be back in a little bit. Take this time to stretch your legs, grab a snack, grab something to drink, hang out, have a good time. We're having a good time. We hope you're having a good time. We'll be back in a little bit now. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we're back and you're watching the Pops and Wiz SportsCast. We're your host. My name is Mr. Whiskers, and to my right is Papa K. Again, good game, Pops. We had quite the difficult challenge tonight, playing a home run derby challenge. Second round, we had to play the Polo Grounds. Whew.
That's where Willie Mays made that great catch in the World Series over his head.
Whew.
Considered one of the best catches ever.
But we got Wild Man Dave in the chat. Hope you're doing well, brother. I sent something in food, but it's loading. Ooh.
I'm so
Ooh.
full from yesterday. I'm not even hungry. After Easter dinner, that was great. And
That's
a
right.
great meal, again, as always. Felt bad I didn't give her any money. Because she spent a lot of money on that food.
No, next time around.
Yeah.
Wild Man, how was your Easter? We hope you had a fantastic weekend. What kind of foods did you dive into during the holiday weekend? You know, we had a wonderful cherry cola glazed ham. My mother-in-law added a little honey into the mix, and I gotta say, it was so tender, so
But her meatballs and
delicious.
sausages, to me, still the best.
Oh yeah, I know you're a big fan of that. I
Oh,
knew
my
you were
God.
happy to see that on the
So
table.
moist. My dogs loved it, too.
Oh.
I gave them a little piece each in their regular dish.
Mm. And as a reminder, chat, we do have the trivia question for tonight, which Pops, we have discussed this. We will have a trivia question every show.
Yeah. Is Grim still on?
Grim, you still there with us, buddy?
Let's see if he knows it.
But we are at that point in the show, right? We're gonna do the trivia question.
Yep.
Again, you can see the trivia question is right below me. It is this: which pitcher threw both games of a doubleheader and also hit 27 home runs that season? Again, big shout out to Uncle Andy, my wife's godfather. He threw this at us yesterday, had us completely thrown off.
Yeah, never would have got it.
Such a great trivia question. And again, Uncle Andy, thank you so much for throwing that at us yesterday. We're using it today. Grim is still in the chat. So, for those that have a guess here, now remember, Pops, you got the book?
No.
Isn't it right behind you?
For what?
We have to mark down like who gets it right, who gets it wrong.
Oh, okay.
The book is here. You get a clean sheet up. We'll just use the back of this one.
There you go. You want to do the multiple choice or no?
Let's see. Pops, you just heard Pops. You said, do you want the multiple choice answers, or do you guys think you got it? Wildman says, okay, I'm back. I restarted my phone. All right. I'm going to put right and wrong down. You each get one guess. Trivia. Now it's sent. Says Wildman Dave. Okay, you sent it to my phone? My phone is currently charging right now. I'll go take a look at that though, Wildman. I always love to see what kind of interesting meals that you've sent. Grim wants multiple choice.
All right, we got. I'll give you Otani,
Otani,
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
What?
I got one.
Oh,
Johnny Antonelli,
okay.
and your fourth.
Let's see. What was his name? Warren Spahn.
Warren Spahn. So again, Otani, Babe Ruth, Johnny Antonelli, and Warren Spahn. Mr. Blue just showed up. What's going on, guys? Blue, how you doing? We're doing a trivia question right now. We're doing trivia a little bit differently. We're going to be doing the question at the beginning of the show. We're going to have it posted right below me. So this way you guys can take your time to think about it. And as we hit the end of the show, we're going to be putting the right and wrong answers in the book. Not right and wrong answers, but who gets it right, who gets it wrong. You got one guess. Grim has elected that he wants it multiple choice because we said In the beginning of the stream, for the really tough questions, we will do multiple choice. That was Pop's idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're going with right there. Which I think it's a good idea.
That's fair.
Let's see. Wildman put in his guess. I'm just going to put it down right here because I already know the answer. All right, you have been penciled into the book, Wildman. Grim says, all right, never mind, my guess isn't it. Well, choose from one of the four, Grim. Again, Ohtani, Babe Ruth, Johnny Antonelli, and Warren Spahn. Let's see. Blue Monkey says, just listening tonight, I'm on a drive. That's fine, Blue. Make sure you drive safe. Always keep your eyes on the road. We appreciate you tuning in. And we're going to do the trivia like this from now on for the rest.
Yeah. He's driving?
Yeah, it's what he does. It's what he does. It's so good to see you, though, Blue. How was your Easter? We hope you, Mismo, Goonie B, had a fantastic Easter. Mill Vanille. Let's see. Grim is saying, okay. Grim is saying that. I'm going to put that under this one. I'm writing it down. Anybody else have any guesses they want to put in right now? Any guesses, ladies and gentlemen? Again, the multiple choice is Ohtani, Babe Ruth, Johnny Antonelli, and Warren Spahn. The question is, which pitcher threw both games of a doubleheader and also hit 27 home runs that season? I think it's incredible. That alone is just such an incredible feat.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Wildman says, just watch. It's going to be...
A what?
He put a D there.
I don't know if that
It's going to be D. Just watch. It's going to be D. Imagine delicious. Blue Monkey says, Easter was wonderful. The family and friends together had a great dinner. How was your folks? It was, we had a fantastic.
Oh my God.
It was so good. So good.
Yeah.
You know, again, the potato salad, baked beans.
Mm.
My mother-in-law makes some of the best baked beans. The ham was perfect. The
raviolis.
The pork roast was great. Ravioli, sausage,
Cornbread.
and meatballs. Cornbread casserole.
Yep. It was great.
And let's see. Blue says waiting on a package pickup right now. All right. He says he'll be right back. We'll wait till Blue comes back, just in case he wants to. I know he's on the road right now, but he's waiting for the package pickup. I feel like there might be some time for him to throw an answer in.
Okay.
So let's give Blue some time. But right now, Pops, without saying anything aloud, this is what we got so far with the guesses.
I still can't see.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
The
it.
glasses.
Yeah, we leave him in here. That's right.
Let's see.
So that's how I got it. Don't say anything aloud. I know my handwriting is absolute dog shit.
Oh. Okay.
So we're just going under who's wrong, who's right now. And at the end of this, we will give
Did
the
they
final
give an
answer. Yeah, no, they answered. I'm just putting them under this makes it easier.
Okay.
Did they get it right or wrong? Oh, what's today's date, by the way? 4/10. I'll put that there as well, so this way it'll make it easier for you to track. Normally I'm not in charge of the book, but I thought for this
That's
one
all
I'd
right.
just take it over.
Yeah. Oh, no problem.
And then, yeah, so I'll put the dates.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put a little line here. I'm going to box the date in like that.
Okay.
And then we'll make a line underneath.
Okay.
And at the end of, when we get up to the halfway mark of the season, we can do a tally up because I have another idea. Got another. We're just full of ideas. I love it when that happens. You ever
How can they throw in a couple, like
this, right?
No, so a knuckleball. So Pops was holding the ball like this with like the fingertips. Now that might be a way to do it, but a knuckleball
How the hell did they throw it?
is thrown knuckles on the ball.
Oh my god! And
So
it
this
sails,
way,
right?
when it releases from your hand,
Yeah.
the force. This is how I believe it works. The force of the pitch, it just releases out of your hand, and that's what creates that no movement.
Sails.
It
Doesn't
just
spin.
sails. It can go in any which direction.
As any catcher.
Yeah. And again, the catchers, you'll notice when they have a knuckleball pitcher on the mound,
Big love.
they got the big glove out. They got the big glove out. I'd like to get one of those. This way we could show on stream the difference between a regular catcher's mitt. We should do that one day. A regular catcher's mitt compared to a knuckleball catcher's mitt.
It's like 1.5 times the size.
Yeah. It's enormous.
Yeah.
Enormous. But Pops, again, it's like even where do you hold
Um,
where do you hold the baseball
I don't know how they do
with
it.
a nut? Where do you even hold it with it? Does it matter where you hold it?
Yeah.
Like, do you think they get certain movements, like holding it certain, like, holding the ball? Like, if I was...
But they didn't get blisters.
Yeah. Like, if I'm holding it like this is like almost like a traditional two-seam. I'm sure their knuckles
Yeah.
are calloused up.
man.
Because this is already irritating this part of my finger right here, and I'm not even throwing it. It's just me rubbing up against the baseball.
Yeah. But they were guys. Hoyt Wilhelm was one.
And I think I heard a knuckle curve
That's even harder.
is thrown. I think this is how, what's his name? Mike Messina threw it. Was something similar to that.
Could be, yeah. 'Cause I don't know how you would throw a knuckle curve with both knuckles on it.
Let's see, we got Blue saying, back to looking back on the road, but I am listening. All right, Blue, it's good to have you back. So Blue is not going to be able to answer. He's got to focus on the road right now. So, again, here is the trivia question tonight. The trivia question was, which pitcher threw both games of a doubleheader and also hit 27 home runs that season? The multiple choice we had set up for that, and that's something we're going to do. For the more difficult questions, we're going to have Pops suggested this. We'll have a multiple choice at the end for those that feel it's too difficult to answer, just to kind of up the ante, even the odds, that kind of deal. The multiple choice was Ohtani, Babe Ruth, Johnny Antonelli, and Warren Spahn were the four pitchers that we threw at you. Now, Wildman and Grimm both guessed Babe Ruth.
Okay.
That is incorrect. Babe Ruth, he was a pitcher, again, which is another nice one, another curveball to throw in there, no pun intended. Nice one to throw in there. Very, very deceiving.
Yeah.
Not only was he a great hitter, but he did pitch in those days.
5 years.
5 years as a pitcher. Was he a starting pitcher?
Yeah.
He was a starting pitcher. But the answer is Johnny Antonelli. He threw both ends of a doubleheader and hit 27 home runs as a starting pitcher that season.
Yeah.
Uncle Andy said he played for who?
Don't know. You didn't say.
Forgot that. No, man, forgot that. I
was
know
way
he
back,
said
I
to
know
me,
that.
it's a while back. I know Grimm had asked for a hint. There are things that we will give hints on. This was one that definitely merited a hint.
Yeah.
But here, take
Yeah,
that.
I never.
Thank you, though, Wildman and Grimm, for participating. But the answer is Johnny Antonelli.
Like I said, never heard of him
Yeah.
until I heard
You're
about
right.
it yesterday. I would have never
Oh.
got it.
He said it was a New York team that's no longer a New York team. It was the New York Giants.
Giants, that's right. Yeah,
Because now they're the
left
San
in
Francisco Giants.
Yeah, they left in late 50s. Them and the Dodgers.
Mm.
LA Dodgers, San Francisco Giants.
How much baseball has changed from back then to now?
That was some rivalry, though.
You had 3 teams in New York: Brooklyn, New York Giants, and the
Brooklyn
Yankees.
Dodgers, New York Giants, New York Yankees,
Yeah,
right?
Mets weren't around yet.
Yeah, when did the Mets come into the picture again?
62.
1962.
Yeah.
Wow, a year after the Babe Ruth home run record was broken. 61.
61. Roger Maris, yeah.
With Roger Maris, yeah.
Which is now owned by Mr. Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm. What's great about that, I know they can't say it's the home run record for the National League because, all those other guys got it, but they're all steroid boys.
Yeah.
To me,
the steroid era.
He holds a legitimate
Era.
home run record, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I fully, again, I'm 100% agreeing with you, Pops. It's nothing against the other teams or anything like that, but chat, when it comes to fair play.
Yeah, they cheated. All of them. We had guys on our own team. Every team. A-Rod got caught, he got suspended. Guys that I thought did it, didn't get caught.
What blows my mind, Pops, is... Do you want to know?
Yeah.
So what blows my mind, and listen, this isn't me necessarily trying to shit on anybody, but at the same time, it could be taken in that way.
Yeah.
When Mark McGwire beat the record,
mm-hmm.
and how emotional he was up there.
Yeah.
To me, it's almost like it's upsetting to me, and it's not just coming from as a New York Yankee fan. It's upsetting to me as a fan of baseball, because you knew that you were taking illegal, enhancing drugs. Yeah. You beat the record, and to be emotional there.
Shame.
It is shame.
Yeah, that's why I'll never get in the Hall of Fame. Not while I'm alive.
Sosa, honestly, I would never. If you're not going to let somebody like Pete Rose get into the Hall of Fame over gambling,
yeah,
and gambling's not a performance-enhancing drug, yeah. But you can have records be beaten, and quite the acting performance. If maybe he was emotional there, but in your heart of heart, and yourself that you were doing something that was breaking the rules, yeah. And to sit there and have the Maris family there watching you do it.
That was very insulting.
Talk about a slap to the face.
Don't forget, McGwire hit 70, and then Bonds beats it with 73.
Yeah, but it's all
Sosa
bullshit.
hit 66 twice. He swung a bat that time. I don't know if I told you a story, and the bat broke, and there was cork in the bat. Besides being on roids, which was illegal. They should have all been suspended.
And we talked about this yesterday, too. Is, again, the players that are inducted into the Hall of Fame are done by the writers. That is something that I'll never understand.
No.
Writers that have never played the actual sport,
yeah.
The MLB, played in the MLB. I won't say didn't play the actual sport, because, you could have played minor league, things like that, whatever.
Yeah, most of them did.
But again, you never played Major League Baseball, and you get to determine who makes the Hall of Fame. We talked about this yesterday. Thought it was insane. And again, this isn't just coming as a Yankee fan, but just thinking about the actual thought that this is a thing.
Yeah.
Is that a writer did not root for Derek Jeter to make the Hall of Fame. He got 98% of the vote.
Yeah.
He didn't get one, and the reason why he didn't get one is because the writer said, "I never watched him play."
So how could you not?
Right, that's what
that's
you heard.
That's what I heard.
That's this is
how true that was.
This is what we heard.
Yeah.
This is what we heard. To me, that's even insane. Again, going back to the writers, it's just like, why are you? I think there's a better way to do this, chat.
I don't know what they would do different, but like you suggested, what?
The players.
The players, they'll never let that happen because they think it's too
Pops, they're
biased.
never going to let anything happen because it's already locked in.
It's too
I
biased.
know, but you can't do the fans because that's way too biased.
Yeah, no, that's why they do the writers, because they claim they're not biased because
they
don't root for any team. They just watch and record what these players have done through their career. By the way, why do you have to wait 5 years after you retire?
Why not make it the sports announcers of the world? Analytics. How come they can't do it?
I don't know.
They're supposed to be unbiased.
You hear what I said though? Why you wait 5 years?
Yeah.
Roberto Clemente, which would have got it anyway, he got killed in a plane crash. He was inducted immediately. And rightfully so. He would have got it anyway. But because he was killed...
But he didn't have to wait 5 years.
No. He got... If I remember correctly, I think I'm right. he got inducted right away.
And there's probably, again, just out of respect for the family, maybe.
Oh, his career. He had 3,000
Respect
hits.
for his career,
That was a good trivia question, too, about him.
Well, that one's off the table now. Let's see. Wildman says, honestly, this bacon cheese on a hot dog bun, that's amazing. Oh, Wildman. Wildman.
Thanks. Now I'm getting hungry.
Wildman. Bacon, cheese on a hot dog bun. So, have you tried this yet, Wildman? Because this is how we're going to spruce this up a bit. This is how we spruce this up a bit. I found a horseradish cheddar. I liked it. I loved it. It was like a horseradish white cheddar. Ooh, baby. Packed a little bit of a punch there. That sweet, awesome taste of cheddar cheese. Bacon, horseradish, cheddar cheese on a hot dog bun. With a Black Bear hot dog. Oh, my God. Oh, my
Now I may want to do some
God!
hot dogs when I get home. I don't have the Black Bear.
Surprisingly, I'm using the seafood sauce because it's dry. Little tartar sauce, on there, buddy. Let's go.
Tartar sauce is for fish.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what you could use certain things for, Pops.
That's the one thing I like tartar sauce with, like flounder. I think tartar sauce is even on is a fish fillet? Don't they use tartar sauce?
You could use it for shrimp. You could use it for fish. I'm sure.
Flounder, haddock.
He says no. That's the red sauce. That's the red sauce. No, he says no. The red sauce for shrimp. Sorry, I read that.
My eyes. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat lobster. I don't eat crab. None of that stuff. I wasn't raised on it.
No, you only eat the fish fillets from McDonald's, right?
Fish fillet, and I like flounder.
And flounder.
Flounder, like in an oven, in aluminum foil with a little butter on top. Fantastic.
I didn't know that.
No bones, yeah. Mom used to make it all the time.
Really?
Loved it.
I didn't know that.
On the grill. On the grill.
Mom did that on the grill?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Nice.
Fish sticks I could eat.
Hey, Ma!
Yeah, I like fish sticks. Or fish patties, Like, what's the name of that? Mrs. Paul's fish fillets. That fish is good for you.
I know, it's great for your blood, I think.
Yeah, I just,
Has omega-3 in it.
Yeah, I'm a tuna fish guy at best.
I'm a shrimp guy at best.
Yeah, but you got sick on that one time.
I had an allergic reaction. This was a long time ago. Long time ago.
When I see the shrimp, like...
Now, hold on a second. Hold on. Before you get me off what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I did learn later on, and my good buddy Steven, he's a chef, he goes, you don't have an allergic reaction to shrimp, you had an allergic reaction to the shrimp in that particular region. Okay. When you find out what region that shrimp's from, you know not to eat that shrimp again.
Where was it?
I never found out. This was back, Melissa had made a fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. And it was so delicious. I ate 2 plates of it. And that's when I had that allergic reaction. I remember she got very mad at me because I didn't go to the hospital. You were at Walmart at the time, so you brought me home some Benadryl and some ice pops. And that's how I reduced the swelling in my throat.
I remember that, yeah.
But again, it was not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. And if you ever do have my eyes swelled up, my throat was closing. I had the hives and everything like that going. If you ever do have an allergic reaction when you feel that's coming, you definitely go to the hospital. Don't rely on Benadryl and not EpiPens, Benadryl and the dual ice pops. Mm-hmm. I ate that whole box. Mm-hmm. And I remember Melissa came over, she was so mad at me.
No,
she was so mad at me.
She didn't know.
No, she did know because she was a nurse.
Yeah, but she didn't know it was going to affect you.
No, she didn't know it was going to affect me. But she was mad that I made the decision not to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay.
It was a poor decision on my part. I definitely should have gone.
Yeah, it was scary.
Yeah.
What?
But again, it was the region. Stephen had told me it was the region. And that's why I've been able to eat shrimp since then and not have a reaction.
Yeah.
So what he told me has got to be true. Again, he is a culinary artist, if you will.
I was allergic to penicillin when I was 8. Am I allergic to it anymore? They won't take a chance.
No.
No, they will not.
That's a different story. That's medication compared to eating food.
That was 64 years ago.
Yeah, but would you say that, like, you know, it's a different kind of?
Oh yeah, you can't.
Right there.
You can't make the same analogy.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
food.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I. Yeah. Sometimes my brain.
Every time I tell a doctor that, they will never give. They give me a Z-Pak or erythromycin, which is not a form of penicillin, but not exactly penicillin.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
But yeah, this was again another fantastic show. Pops, you got anything you want to add tonight?
Nope. I'm going home and having hot dogs.
He says he's going home. He's gonna have some hot dogs now. Wild Man Dave always influencing the channel.
Shit.
Love it though. Yo, that Wild Man, definitely try. If you find that horseradish cheddar cheese, it was a horseradish white cheddar. Came in like a rectangular brick. That's how I found it over here in New York. And don't forget the works. The works. What's the works? We'll do. Definitely having hot dogs tomorrow, guys. Have a great night. I wish you would have gotten earlier. Yes, take care. All right, Blue. Take it easy. Make sure, stay focused on the road, buddy. It was great to hear from you. Hope you, Ms. Mo, and of course, Blue and Mil Vanilla are doing fantastic. You know, again, a big shout out to Goonie B. He had his 2-year stream anniversary Saturday, 2 years on Twitch.
Amazing.
And, you know, I was sitting back today. I didn't get to catch the actual stream, but I got to watch the VOD. And, again, putting up some very entertaining stuff. Absolutely fantastic. And, again, congratulations, Goonie, 2 years on Twitch. It has been a pleasure and such an honor to have met such awesome people and to become such great friends.
Yeah.
You know, this is one thing I love about this platform. You know, the community keeps growing. We keep meeting more and more interesting people, and we're having so much fun doing this. We're so happy to be a part of this community, the Twitch community, that is. And thank you, everybody. We hope that you are enjoying hanging out with us on our channel, as we do enjoy what you guys have been doing on yours. Let's see. We got Wildman says Connecticut must have it. They gotta have it. They gotta have it, Wildman. I'll ship it to you. I'll find it. I'll ship it to you. Put that shit on dry ice. Swift is doing good, Blue. She's doing much better. You know, right now it's, if anything, it's more so you know, the memory thing is messing with her a little bit, but not too bad. She is doing just fine. I know she is ready to get back on the skates, but she's got some time to wait. And we do appreciate, again, Blue, thank you so much for reaching out on Discord. And we really love you guys, you know. And I know Jay Switch was moved, you know, by hearing that. I let her know as soon as I read the message. And again, thank you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I may or may not be back on Twitch at some point this week. I have the next 3 days. Oh, can you shut that all the way?
Sorry.
I have the next 3 days. 2 p.m. start. So tomorrow, I don't plan on waking up early. But, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, there's a possibility I might be playing some more Resident Evil 4 Remake. Absolutely loving the game so far. I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing over here now. We're switching things up a little bit. We're changing it up with the trivia questions. We have ideas for the Home Run Derby challenge for when the actual Home Run Derby happens. And
don't forget, tell them, next week we might post a board for the hockey playoffs.
That's right. Pops Picks Hockey Playoffs.
Starts next week.
Be coming to you soon.
And the Rangers are facing the Devils, so it's going to be really tough games. Let's see if anybody's interested.
Now I know this week is set for the Pops Wiz Sportscast. Next week I think I'm off on Tuesday. I have to check the calendar.
The playoffs start on Wednesday.
But that's when we most likely get the stream in then next week. I think it'll be Tuesday. And of course, you know, when the days that I have off, we'll start it. We will roughly start around the same time, 7:30ish Eastern time.
Yeah, between 7:30 and 8. Yeah.
So again, have a fantastic rest of your night. Have a fantastic rest of your week. We love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and we'll see you soon. Take it easy, Mal. Papa K.
Later.
Oh! My! Yo! We'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. We got Grim saying I'll message you as soon as I get my gear, so hopefully we'll be able to play Saturday. That would be fantastic. Let me know as soon as you can, Grim, and take care, brother.